there is a clause. We shall be healthy, happy, and respecting each other. The speaker, the modal verb shall is applied in this clause to describe the definition of the be verb be, whose form is in the original form of the be verb, because the modal verb reveals that this clause is about a point in the future. The future condition of a subject is less prioritized by the listeners at the present. The information about the subject revealed by the form of the verb from the third trait of a verb is helpful for the listeners to prioritize the information acquired by various statements. In the various statements, the listeners prioritize the statement about the present at first, and the listeners prioritize the information included in each statement according to the relationship with the speaker and the listeners in the conversation. So relatively, how important the subject of the clause is can be an essential information. Can be helpful for the listeners to understand the context about why the speaker delivers the statement to the listeners. The statement about the future is the statement for the future is less prioritized by the listeners in the conversation at the present. So the form of the verb, be verb, has the original form that does not reveal the information about the subject. The subject of this clause include the speaker, so we can understand that the subjects are indicated by the personal pronoun we, and V1 speaks through us. In this procedure, V1 reveals his voice with the personal pronoun I. So we can understand that the blissful voice in the spiritual realm of Yuan can be delivered as a quotation of the eternal, blissful, heavenly conversation of Jesus Christ. This be the reason why I write down why I reveal the clause Jesus Christ is with us in every slide, because revealing whom we refer to the information can be a work ethic. We can consider that the prayer is included in the eternal conversation of heaven in the one. This is obvious when we close our eyes and we keep silence. We can hear some words, not in a spoken way. That can be heaven of the one. The blissful and optimistic word delivered to us can be a way that we are in heaven on earth, allowed by the one. And our pastor, Jesus Christ, allows us to enter the spiritual realm of the one, where the blissful and positive conversation keeps going on historically. So let's start to the application of the modal verb shall is appropriate because the subject includes the speaker, and we understand that the one speaks in us and allows us to speak with the personal pronoun I. So we can understand that the actualization of the condition described by the be verb and the descriptive word is relatively certain than the statement that the modal verb will is applied in. The speaker describes the definition of the be verb with the application of the modal verb shall to signify the fate about the subject, including the speaker, who expect to exist in the condition in the future that is relatively certain, because the affirmation allowed by the one is certain, obvious, and clarified. The second clause is this: the homework shall be submitted. This clause is spoken by the speaker. So the speaker considers the subject, the homework, as the object of the statement. The speaker does not reveal his presence in the statement, but the speaker considers the future condition of the subject with the modal verb shall, be verb be, and the objective in the form of the past participle submitted. So we can understand that the condition of the subject is affirmed by the one. The speaker applies the modal verb shall to convey the faith that the subject becomes to be described by the be verb and the adjective submitted at a certain point in the future. The perspective to interpret the subject, the homework, as the object of the statement may be possible when the listeners who hear this clause focus on the speaker who states this clause and the clause. The clause is about the subject and the speaker delivers this clause. So we can understand that the speaker and the subject, the homework, is in the subject-object relationship mediated by the action of stating this clause. So we can understand that the gospel of Jesus Christ is everywhere at the present, not only in the Bible as the blissful statement